Good day, everybody. Sergeant Crypto here, Crypto Team 6. I'm here today with another technical analysis on an altcoin called Funfair. First of all, you should know a little bit about us. My name is Sergeant Crypto. I have been trading all sorts of financial instruments over the last 25 years. When I say the word trading, I'm not a person who buys crypto and then holds on for dear life. I actually trade and look to capture profits by getting in and out. Now, a lot of people think that means buying low and selling high. That's not true. It means buying high and selling higher. Buying low and selling high can end in disastrous results, and I can show you countless charts where people have bought the low and then only had it go lower down to worthless. So remember that. We want to buy high and sell higher. Funfair has come onto my radar. I looked at it as a technology to see if it has any value. It is an altcoin. This one is a blockchain that is designed for the online casino industry. As many of you may know, online wagering is a billion-dollar business. And it used to be that you had to go to an online service, a Payza or something like that. You'd have to put in your credit card and then transfer it over to the online casino so you could trade, or so you could play. Well, now blockchain is changing that. I'm sure you could have done it with Bitcoin or others, but Funfair tends to be focused strictly on the coin or the token that you can use to actually directly wager. So I think it has a pretty big future if it gains market acceptance. Now, I'll go into the details fundamentally of where it stands on the exchange, but I'm just showing you their website and where it's traded, a little bit about them. They've got a white paper here, I believe. Yep, you can go in and read about it. I'm not going to give you all the ugly details. You know, if you're interested in this coin, before you invest in it, go look at it. So let's take a look at coin market cap. Coin market cap shows that Funfair tokens are right now experiencing a bit of a rally. We just had a big sell-off a few days ago. So this one is recovering pretty nicely. Right now, a Funfair token is about 13 cents each. That ranks them number 50 in the rank of all other coins. There are, let's see, it looks like about 10 billion total supply. 4 billion of them are circulating, so the rest of them are either locked up or haven't been discovered yet. I'm not sure if it's proof of work or how they get their coins, but again, I have to go to look at the white paper in detail. Right now, I'm just looking at it from a chart standpoint. This coin, has seen a run-up, and then in the past few days, it fell and went lower. There's a lot of volume and activity here. I'll look at a detailed chart on HitBTC here in a moment. I like this Funfair coin. Let me tell you, though, before you trade any of these alts, I'm going to give you some financial advice. And my advice is never load up on any single coin. In these extreme alts that are very, very new, I believe there are a blue chip cryptos, and those are the Bitcoins, the top 20. Those are the ones that have found market acceptance. They trade, they're liquid, they're on many exchanges. Put it in up to 5% on any of those. When you get below the top 20, if you're looking to speculate on any of these and you don't want to go broke, don't put any more than 1, maybe 2% in max. So let's take a look at Funfair. Here's their 4-hour chart. You can see this goes back quite a ways. I'm going to just go back in through about the 1st of December because that's where it really woke up. Okay, so it woke up. It did trade. You can see their volume increased throughout the month of December. They spiked a bit, probably because people started to discover them, and then they sold off. The hold on for dear lifers and the others, They're still holding this if you bought up here. So that's why we see some consolidation here once it ran up again. And then around the first of the year, it really took off. It seems as these coins pick up, more people learn about them, they jump in on them, and then FOMO takes over. This was a nice healthy chart at one time. It ran up above, the price stayed above the moving average, and when a price is above the moving averages, to me that's a buy signal. It means there's more buyers than sellers. Volume picked up tremendously. Then they got into a little capitulation up here. People started taking profits. The FOMO was still there. They spiked. They hit 23 cents, just about 25 cents. And then, of course, we had Bloody Tuesday and Wednesday earlier this week, and everything sold off. You know, so the trend line was broken. The moving average, the price traded under the moving averages. It dipped like everything else. Altcoins really got waxed. This one lost 60% of its value, like most did, and then it found a little footing and recovered. Now remember, that big sell-off just happened, and so if we see the top 20 beginning to slip, these alts will slip as well. It's just the way it is. People get out of the alts before they get out of the majors. Okay, so this one is picking up. It's had quite a nice run since it hitting the bottom. It never tested this bottom twice, and it certainly can do that. So I would say, as financial advice, rather than putting 2%, if that's what your max is on something like this, dip your toe in, put 0.5% of your money in. If it goes, great. You got yourself a nice little bag of coins, and you'll make some money. Right now it is trading above the moving averages. It's a little hot here. I bought some yesterday at 9 cents. I didn't really call this one because these extreme alts after these big sell-offs it's risky at best, and I don't try to tell people just to jump in, because people will follow your trades. They'll jump in, and then if you're wrong, they want to beat you up over it. And as traders, you know, it's our best judgment, and it's also money management, and it's also managing your fear and greed. So you gotta do all those. And new traders, they're not aware of all of that. They'll learn it through trial and error. They'll learn it through experience. I'm still in it. I'm going to stay with it. I'm going to liquidate half my position up here around 14, 15 cents. I don't have a lot. I've got less than 1% of my portfolio in it, so I'm going to liquidate half. I'm going to let the rest ride, and we'll see where it goes from there. If it pulls back, I'll buy it again. And the reason that I would buy it again, and I'm going to show you, it's really simple, is I believe that this blockchain is a disruptor. If market acceptance takes over and somebody else doesn't come in and market better than them, then crypto, then Funfair stands a chance of being number one in their field, and that's what we're looking for, are the number ones. We want the blue chips, we want the leaders in their group. That's what traders are after. That's where the most profit is, that's where the most activity is, and that's where the least amount of risk is. Crypto has a lot of risk. We all know that. Less than 1%. If you're really feeling good about a crypto, no more than 2%. Because on bloody days like we saw a few days ago, you can lose 80% of your chips. And Funfair is in the gaming industry. We're traders. We're not in the gaming industry. We're in the educated wagering business, if you will. If you want to call trading gambling, go ahead. But I take educated risk. I look for reasonable reward, and I take my profits. I don't hold on for dear life. So, Sergeant Crypto here, Crypto Team 6. This is Funfair, symbol is FUN. Good trading. Sergeant Crypto out. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're interested in trading, subscribe to the channel. Also, you'll see in the description below some links. So if you want to communicate with us, there's a group of us. We're called Crypto Team 6. You can join our Facebook page. There is a Telegram group. It's pretty light right now. But if you want to get in there and talk about some coins, I monitor the channel from time to time. I'm not in there always. Send me a message on Facebook and I'll jump in and we'll talk. Sergeant Crypto here, Crypto Team 6, out.